I say, here at Kajun Reseller, you give me an offer and I'll take it with no problem. I got an offer. I got the dollars. Let me have it, please. I got the dollars. Let him have it. You got the dollars? We got the offer? Let him have it with no problem. Let him have it.
Hello, and welcome. Good morning to every one of you. And as you see, we got Desmond today. How are you doing today, Des?
I am sore, but I'm happy to be here. I'm going to stay as long as I can. Once I start getting really uncomfortable, I have to head out, but I'm here.
I'm glad to see you, though. I'm glad that everything turned out well for you.
Oh,
First
yes,
in the house today, which I don't see in the chat now, but it is still here. But Shamrock Pixie, she gets that high point today. And then, of course, we have Dawn Adora. That's my cousin from Louisiana. I hope y'all ready for that hurricane headed that way. Amara buying spaces. Adam, good morning. Hello. And Nate in the house. Good morning. Hello. Just me, Kathy. And also we have T at Hemlock Lady. Them flipping critters, that's Rebecca. Hello and welcome. And again, congratulations on a 101 subs. I'm so glad to see each and every one of y'all. Today is hump day. Don't forget this evening we do have the hump day 5 o'clock auction traffic jam this evening at 5 o'clock. And our first guest of the first time ever being on an auction is Miss Mavis. She will be our guest this evening. So make sure y'all come out and check that out. And then this Friday on the Royal auction, don't forget to come and check that one out, because that's I want to say that would be, let me check again before I say it and say it's the wrong person. Today's the 9th, so that'll be T, the Hemlock Lady. I wanted to make sure and check. I know I just did all the thumbnails, but yeah, she's gonna be on Friday. So how's everybody doing this hump day? I got all my listings done and ready, and I got all my photos ready for drafts. That's all I got left to do. I got the drafts done. I just got to take pictures and get some more stuff listed. So that's where I'm at today. I just finally hit 1,185 yesterday. Good morning, Jennifer. Hello and welcome. Yeah, I finally hit that yesterday. So I'm trying to get it in there as fast as I can to make sure I'm trying to get as close to 1,200 plus. So that's what I've been working on each and every day. Getting nervous around here. It's not looking good. Yeah, I know. I've been watching the news and also watch it on the YouTube channel for WWL. And they've been showing the different projections of where it's going to go. So hopefully it does keep going. I hate to say it, but the way it looks like it's going to hit right where my family lives. So, yeah. And
where is that?
In Louisiana.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Was it Hurricane? It's in the B's now. They already went through the first names. Now they're going through the second set of names.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So they've been projecting to hit somewhere in Louisiana.
Ooh.
So, and then it's category 4, I believe. Delta. That's what it was. Delta. Thank you, Kajun, and welcome and hello and good morning. Those are all in the path of the hurricane. Yeah. It is crazy right now.
Now, I heard that Cancun was going to be getting hit too.
Yeah, they're getting it first, and that's where it's actually going to, before it hits the Gulf. The way they're looking for the projection of it, it's pretty well all the spaghetti is basically all over Louisiana coast.
Ooh.
But again, it can shift depending on what happens. Good morning, Money from Mars. Hello and welcome. So yeah, it's just a matter of watching, waiting, and seeing, and getting prepared. Everybody's getting prepared, you know. That's all you can do. Yeah. And basically that's what you got to do these days, is just always be ready.
For sure, for sure. So I hope everybody stays safe and
yes,
all
really
is good, and it slowly,
yeah.
you know, it dies down before it hits
Well,
the coast.
they're projecting it to hit at least a category 3 or 4 before it hits Louisiana.
Oof.
And the last two have shifted. Let's hope it makes the next one does too. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Hopefully that will happen that way. Not to say nothing bad about anybody else, but still, that's just I miss Louisiana because of my family, but I don't miss the hurricane season. Good morning, Anthony from Bluegrass Pickers. Hello and good morning.
See, that's what Tommy and I were talking about this morning, and most of my family, I'd say about 95% of my family is in Florida, and I would love to move down there. The only thing is Tommy doesn't want to deal with hurricane season.
Exactly. The only thing I hated about it is always having to pick everything up to secure everything so it doesn't fly. Because once that wind hits, that's where you got to concern yourself on what's outside the house.
Yeah.
Good morning, Courtney. I hope you're feeling better. Get well soon. She hasn't been feeling well.
Right. I hope you feel better too soon.
Yeah. Telling each other good morning. So have y'all had any anyone made any plans or goals for the week other than this issue in the Gulf right now?
My only plan is to keep recovering, and hopefully Monday I get my staples out. The drain tube is gone. Hallelujah for that. And let me tell you, I can't really say on here live what I'm saying not live about that drain tube, but I cracked my mom up. But you know, anybody who has to have a drain tube, regardless of where it's located, you know, I feel for them. I never knew what it was like, and then I experienced it, and let me tell you, I feel for anybody who has to have it.
I hope, just me, Kathy, I hope you get to feeling better soon too, baby. She says she'll be trying to work on getting a video out tomorrow night, but being sick sucks.
Recover. That's what you should do. Anybody who's not feeling well, just take a couple days and, you know, let your body recover, because let me tell you, when you don't, it just makes things worse.
Yeah, that's why I try to go to bed early and get some rest, because, Lord, that's one thing you definitely need when you're not feeling well. But again, I got my flu shot Thursday. And usually, and this is what's weird, in the past, in Louisiana, when I would get it, I would get my flu shot, but then I'd get it sick a couple of days later. Knock on wood, this is my second year here up here getting my flu shot, and it hasn't happened. So I don't know if it's because of the difference in the temperature or the humidity or what, but yeah. Good morning, hello, and welcome to Bemis. And also Miss Maggie Doodle in the house. Good morning, hello, and welcome. So yeah, that's just something that I always do every year. But it's been so different up here because I'm not getting that little sickness right after the flu shot. So I'm very happy about that.
Yeah, I experienced my first flu shot last year, and let me tell you, I did not feel good after it. And I'm supposed to have one every year because I do not have a spleen. And I am not looking forward to this year's. I am so not looking forward to this year's.
The ladies at the Battered Women's Shelter loved your heart trinket. Somebody else. Oh, it must be from Laura. Okay. Yeah, she made those little resin things that she makes. Good morning, hello, and welcome. Flipping Accounting in the house. Hello, good morning. So good to see each and every one every morning. I look forward to this every day. I get a lot of work done. Like I got up this morning about 2:30. I had a lot to get done, so I got a lot of packaging done, orders done, auction items sold and sealed and shipped and all that good stuff. So that was a good thing. Let's see. Sleeping is the key for everything. When you're actually lose weight, it's during sleep. I wish.
Let me tell you, of losing weight. I've probably lost a lot in the last week. Lots of sleep. Mentally, it's helping me, you know, to cope and deal with everything. But
Right.
I don't think mentally I'll ever be the same after all of this.
Right. Rebecca says my goals are to get in a routine that will make it easier to do my auctions and list. And my listing is falling behind. That's why in the morning, what I do, and this is only because I get up so early in the morning. Good morning, hello, KJ. What I do in the morning is when I do get up that early, I get a lot done. And so either I do my pictures or I do my drafts first, either one. And then I get the second part done where now after the show today, that's all I gotta do now is put them together. And that's basically what I try to do every morning, even if it's at least 10 items. I try to get that done every day for that reason, because that way I know once I'm done, then I go get my rest for the evening, and then I'm getting ready for whatever I have going on that afternoon. Hello and good morning, Susanna. Let's see, KJ, Venus, everybody see each other. So yeah, that's just,
I had
just to get yourself in a routine. That's all you got to do.
I had to reread Bluegrass Pickers comment in the chat.
Shot.
I read it too fast.
Yeah, I had to go. I went to my intake booth this past Sunday, and I was able to meet up with Miss Carol's Carol's Creative Corner, and she was able to look around in the booths and things like that in the antique shop. And every time I go, I have to bring more jewelry, which is a good thing. But then I was also able to bring more stuff, and so tomorrow I will go after the show because then I open till 11. And so what I'm going to be doing is I have a lot of inventory already inventoried and tagged. So tomorrow when I go, I'll have more stuff to bring. So that's one of the goals that I have every week, is also to make it to my antique booths, to add more, straighten it up, move things around, that kind of stuff. And I do that every week.
Yeah, jewelry is pretty hot.
Yes.
You know, and me personally, I love jewelry. When it comes to rings, bracelets, necklaces, earrings, I love hoop earrings. Those are like my favorite. Jewelry is like, and it doesn't have to be expensive jewelry. It can be cheap jewelry. I love it all the same, you know, and I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that are like that.
Yeah, I'm doing the same thing. I'm actually, it ends today. And then what I'll do is I've been trying something to where I've been hearing about doing your, like if you run a sale, take off your promoted listings. And then so once my sale ends, I'm go back and put the promoted listings on and start another sale tomorrow and see how that works. But yeah, it's been a little slow, but then again, it's been pretty steady at last week. But that's typical this time of year. Back Road Bitters, hello and good morning, Chuck. So yeah, that's just something that happens at this time of the year. And then you got to remember, you be ready for the end of the year this month or to November, because that's when it's really going to start hitting.
Yeah.
Yes.
I had to ask Tommy if
good morning and hello.
Yet.
Yeah, I know this is just the beginning. So you better be ready when it comes, because when it happens, it's going to happen. I know I did that last year. It's like, I was not ready. That was my first year.
You know, I get confused. Like I remember last year for Tommy with fourth quarter, it was, you know, he was listing, and he did really good.
Put my fan on.
But it was after fourth quarter that he did really, really, really good.
That is what's weird too. Yeah, it had to happen to me too. I was surprised.
Yeah, because a lot of times, you know, from what I'm understanding, you know, fourth quarter, you know, people are buying brand new stuff. You know, it's after Christmas is when people want, you know, you get the gift cards and stuff like that. And, you know, they don't really care if it's new or old. As long as it's in good shape, they'll buy it. And so it's pretty cool. I love jewelry, but I'm allergic to metal, so I can only wear titanium surgical steel. Ooh, ouchie.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what I like doing. Last year I did notice that it started hitting hard at the end of October, and it did not stop to the mid to maybe end of January, early February, after Valentine's Day. And I was not ready for that because I kept trying to list, and and again back then I just started. So for me it was weird because I was trying to keep up, and the more I list, the more I sell, the more I was trying to find, the more I was trying to list, and it's like, wow. But it was a good craze. I liked it. And it did do well for me, so that's what I'm liking. Let's see. This might be a silly question. No question, baby. If you don't answer it, you won't know. I've never done international shipping. I guess I worry about the cost processor. If I only done U.S. Okay, that's what I did at the beginning when I first started. I did not do international shipping. Then I started hearing a lot of videos of YouTube channels that were saying how easy it was and how much sales they were getting. So I tried it. Now, when you do international shipping, it's I use global shipping because of the fact that when I do shipping on it, I don't list anything that says free shipping, especially international, because they're going to pay for it. But believe it or not, as long as you enter it through your eBay store and you enter all the information, you do that global shipping through eBay, I have more sales that way. And it's not really bad because I at the beginning I thought maybe I would be really nervous about some of the things I was selling overseas or different questions I was getting and things like that. But once I started doing it, it became easy. But granted that I have to say, as of so far, and I've been doing this since July of last year, so it's been over a year. I've not had any problems with overseas shipping. USA, yes, but for some reason, not in the US global shipping, international. What about y'all? Yes.
Tommy would be better at answering this question than I, because I am still learning. What's that? Tommy says he's never had an international shipping problem.
I haven't either.
He actually is in the process of teaching me, because with the decals, I have actually sent decals overseas. And so I get lost with all of that stuff. So it takes a little bit longer for me to learn it. But from what I
Anthony
understand,
Anthony said if it's under 2 pounds, Nate says if it's under 2 pounds, then it goes flat rate. Use Power Ship, depending on if you. I check my prices through Power Ship just to make sure, but 9 times out of 10, I'll offer global shipping. Backward says I am about ready to start offering global shipping, and it's amazing because, like I said, I have not had too many people say anything about they had problems overseas, international shipping. My first global shipping in a month. Oh, okay. Let's see. Pirate ship is cheaper. Yes, it is. I knew that. The rest of the international shipping, the cheaper the shipping, the more orders you will have. Yes. And what I do is I always check the prices when I do get an order, if it is cheaper through Pirate ship, to save money for them on anyone who's buying from the international.
Right.
So yeah, just always check your other platforms. Hello and welcome, Tim Powell in the house. Make sure I didn't miss anyone else. Is it called global shipping? Yes, actually, if you use it or if you're selling on eBay, that is what it's called. It is expensive, but Pirate ship does save you some money. So I'll always check, depending on where it's going and the weight of the package. I do check Pirate ship to see if it is cheaper.
Yeah, I can't say
even on
that
any other thing
word.
that's a pretty big size. What?
What Nate was saying, his very first word in his
global.
Yeah, I can't say that word.
Global shipping is part of what eBay offers, but you can also go with Pirate ship because it is cheaper. But I do check each one of them, and the best way to say it is GSP. Yeah, I ship directly, no GSP, but the Pirate ship only under 4 pounds. Yeah, everybody's got different items that they do things in different ways. But let's see, I have only one global shipping problem. It works out fine. I sent snakeskin shoes to Canada. That's a no-no. They destroy them at the border. Oh wow, that's not cool. Good morning, hello, Paul. The problem with global shipping programs is that it's too expensive for the customers, so I don't ship. I ship them on my own. Yeah, usually if it's depending on what the item is, I do use global shipping. Pirate ship. For simple export rate, yeah. So just see what works for you, and depending on the items you have, but always check and see what works best for you and your customers. Michelle, I am in Australia and often purchase from the U.S. I have never had any issues. I love the updates, etc. Through global shipping, time is usually 3 to 4 weeks for delivery. Wow, that is a long time though. But that's good to hear. By the way, welcome each and every one of you in the chat this morning. If I missed you, I'm sorry. Just yell at me and tell me you didn't hear your name, and I'll give you a shout out. Also, don't forget, you can put your links in the chat for your channels, whether you have content for your YouTube channel, or if you want to just share out your platform that you sell on. That gives a couple of people ideas of what you may sell that they might not know does a good well of selling. Okay, everyone, I'll check out Pirate ship. Yeah, and with Pirate ship, what you have to do is when you go to sign up for it, you just need to make sure you signed up and you can link your eBay store to it. That way you'll get the shipping directly, the tracking number shipped directly to your item, the person. Also, you rock. Hello, hello, hello. Y'all should have got your emails from last night, from this morning actually, from your 021 bingo Monday night. You should have got your tracking numbers. They went. Let's see. Bluegrass says GPS takes forever for the customers, and it is most expensive. But I do simple export under 1 pound unless. Yeah, that's what I do too. I use them when I have to, and it's cheaper. Good morning, Joyce. Hello and welcome. So, what is everybody's plans for this weekend? I just saw in the news that our weather, even though it was like 52 degrees this morning, is going to be up in the 70s by the weekend. So that's going to be nice. Miss Mavis, hello and good morning. For y'all that might not know, Miss Mavis will be her first time doing an auction on our live auction tonight with the Hump Day 5 o'clock traffic jam. So y'all might want to come check her out. Her first time doing an auction with us. Yes. And then again, this Friday is Hemlock Lady herself, T. Paul said first class overseas is a pound or 2 pounds or less. My hurricane party. That's always the case when it comes to a hurricane in the Gulf.
My brother did that. He went live on Facebook and as the hurricane was going through, and I was like, really, Ryan? Really? And he's like, what? We're safe on the porch. And I'm like,
yep, that's a big thing. I don't know. Yeah, they do. They love their hurricane parties.
Yeah, that was the first one I ever actually heard about.
Part of, yeah.
Like,
yeah, I don't miss none of that. He said he'll be doing an ASMR video with it. Don't get caught in it and have to be flying in a tornado and going to find Toto.
There's no place like home. There's no place like home. Pick them heels.
So, Kajun, are you going to be doing a video on your meetup in Pennsylvania with the crew? Because I know y'all were all there and y'all were all kind of videoing, so I didn't know if you were going to put out one. See, oh, there we go. I sub everyone I found in the rooms, always looking for new. Yeah. Actually, I'm so happy you said that too, because I have to say I'm very grateful to each and every one of y'all coming out to the show every day, because I wound up reaching 4,466 watch hours and 624 subs. And I want to thank each and every one of y'all for getting that total up like y'all do and watching my channels, coming in the chats, that kind of thing, and then going and commenting on my videos. If it wouldn't be for y'all, I wouldn't be where I'm at today on that. Honestly, I did not watch much. I just put a couple of pictures in the videos, so I put out. Okay. I know everybody had a different one. Hey, KJ, says Jennifer. Swamp Picker. Hello, Glenn. Hello, and good morning. Thank you, Justin, Kathy. Yes, it's been a good, interesting YouTube career, so to say. It's been a blessing. I'm going to do another video this week, by the way. I'm going to do 2 different videos. One's going to be on my meetup and my antique booth. I have a update I want to do with those. And I did some more videos again this week when I was there, and I met Miss Carol. And then I'm going to do another video on a care package I got in the mail that I want to do as part of that video as well. So I'm going to do 2 different videos. Let's see. Cool. Bluegrass Picker says I need 28,000 more hours. I'm going to need to do some auctions. I think I have enough inventory. I think you do too. Yeah, it adds up after a while. But if you put your link in the chat, maybe everyone can go and start doing some playlist watching for you. Hello, Claire Thrift. How are you doing? I want to say that's Jesse. Am I right? I try not to look over a cheat sheet. I'm trying to remember everybody's names. Or a sub here if you are up early at 6:30 a.m. I want someone somewhere to chat. So wait, oh, that's a Victoria, yeah. Yeah, she's been in Victoria's channel, I think. Yeah, okay, Jesse. Okay, I was right. Thank you. I just want to make sure because I try to remember people's names, and I'm trying to. Let's see. I know, definitely not staying home. Brother has a generator in the house. So you should, yeah, that's the best thing to do because especially when you're that close to the Gulf, and everybody kept saying a lot of times you're south of New Orleans. Well, yeah, there's a lot of land down there. So yeah. So make sure y'all go and check out his channel. Who we're talking about name? Cajun Roots. No, it was Bluegrass. To help him get his watch hours, and drop you a link to where he can get some watch hours by just playing his playlist. Nady Pie, hello and good morning. Good to see you this morning. Lady Luck Junk, Miss Danica, hello and good morning. Are y'all having? No, y'all have it on Tuesdays. Danica, when is your morning show? I wish everyone a good day. Hope y'all have a good day of a plan for the week. Just up to Hemlock, Native Pie. That's so great to see all this. So yeah, make sure you do that. And also, if you have a platform you sell on, don't forget to drop that link. I know I like to go and check out other channels, platforms that they sell on because that actually gives me ideas for something that if I'm sourcing, going out shopping or thrifting, that gives me a good idea of something that I might not even know would be able to be sold. Because I found a lot of things that were interesting on some of these channels on their platforms that I did not even know would be out there to sell. Let's see, morning show is Tuesdays, 10 a.m. Central time, but we are off for the next week because I will be in beautiful, fabulous Las Vegas. What?
I love Vegas.
Have a safe trip and enjoy the week.
Right?
That sounds like fun.
Tommy took me to Vegas 2 summers ago, and I loved it. Well, 3 summers ago now, I think, because last summer, this summer I couldn't really travel a whole lot because of what was going on. Last summer I couldn't travel at all. So yeah, it was almost 3 summers ago. Wow,
he's a Vegas baby.
Right?
Oh, no, mine's the Vegas baby. Okay, I got it. I thought he was a Vegas baby. You should have Clear Thrift on panel. He is new to the community. Yeah, he was actually on yesterday, but if he wants to come on, he's more than welcome. We got a lot we learned yesterday with his high bid channel he does. I don't know if y'all missed it yesterday, but he was on yesterday, and glad you said that because I forgot to drop the link. He did a good. We had a good conversation yesterday with him on high bid. Very knowledgeable on it too. We had a lot of questions coming at him. I have a contest ending today that has to enter through my last Wednesday video. We'll be winning picking afternoon of my premiere. I didn't know you were having a drawing for something. So are you still having people comment or something, or did you already end it? Where did I see it? I don't see it. Oh, here it is. I have a contest ending that has ending today. Has to have. Let's see. Shamrock Pixie, Dora, buying spaces, watching people. Yeah, that also helps too when you're watching those videos. But I also like to watch and go check out people's stores, the platforms they sell on to see what is actually selling or what is listed in some of those platforms. We are going for a wedding in 18. Oh, that's right. You did talk about that. Let's see here. Lady Luck Jumps premiere. Let's see. We are going for the wedding. Yeah, I remember her telling me because we were going to set her up for a guest on the auction, and she couldn't because she was going out of town. Hello and welcome. Good morning, Eagle Heart. How are you doing today? Good to see each and every one of y'all every morning. So I did put the link in if anybody would like to come on and talk about your platforms, keeping it positive, or any anything about your YouTube channel or any questions you may have. I think okay. Let's you have to leave a comment on last Wednesday's video following the introduction of the video last forward to the end of the instructions. Okay. Go check it out. I didn't realize that. I mean, I've been watching new channels, but I've been up. I haven't checked on it. I got some channels to catch up on. I usually do that on the weekend. What happened? Didn't open. There we go. Oh, that's right. The reseller burnout. I love the thumbnail on that one.
I am so lost. That's nothing new though.
For what? About her comment?
Yeah, see, I haven't really been. I mean, I've been far behind for a little while on watching everybody, but I've been really, really, really far behind.
Yeah, that's why on the weekends I do a lot of catch-ups when Robert's home. We sit there and watch a lot of YouTube channels just to catch up with everybody. If it wasn't for that, I'd be behind on everything. Let's see. I'm sorry, I got the wrong name. Not Clear Thrift. Someone else. I was thinking about. Sorry. Okay. Missed something there too. Thank you, Tia. Yes, please, if you would, go ahead and hit the thumbs up for us. And also, don't forget, in the morning shows, if you're the first one to come in the show, you do get a pie point. And then at the end, when the video gets uploaded into my channel, and you're the first one to comment in the comment section, and the hint, there is at least 2 to 3 videos that have not had their first comments made on those videos. So I go each day, watch out and answer my comments to each one who makes comments. I do answer each one of them. Or I give you a thumbs up and a heart, depending on your comment. And then I take those first comments of each video that goes uploaded, and you get entered into the pie point giveaway for the end of the month, for the first of next month. Just smack that troll. Jennifer, you smacked that troll, so you were entered. Yeah, that's pretty bad when you get trolls. But
you made it when you get trolls.
Yes, I know. I had that within my first, what was it? I was starting to do lives in March. I want to say my 3rd show was a lot of trolls in the chat. But yeah.
Yeah, I've had my share.
Yeah, of course. That's everywhere, though, no matter what you're doing.
Yeah, they can get pretty interesting.
Who smacked me? Oh, Jesse, nobody smacked you. I don't think, anyway. That's one thing I like about a lot of the channels that you go into them. They're very concerned about when that happens, because I think it was maybe Sunday or Saturday, somebody had some trolls in their chat, and they were imitating someone else's name, and they knew it wasn't the person. So, yeah. Let's see. I just saw Reseller on the road. How are you doing? Good morning. Kaiser is his name. Reseller on the road is his game. So good to see y'all this morning. How do you ID a troll? 9 times out of 10, a troll is someone who is either advertising their own channel, requesting a lot of subs. You can tell by the comments they're making in the chat.
Yeah, their names too. A lot of times you can tell by their names and what comment follows after that name.
Exactly.
Because my channel is a mental health channel. When I get trolls, they're very nasty in nature. And so as soon as I see it, and I have my people that have their wrenches, my channel is a safe place, and that stuff isn't welcome. And so as soon as I see it, or one of my wrenches see it, it's gone. Yeah. And
welcome real quick, Sandy Brown. Hello and good morning. And Jess Clear Thrift, have a good day. Be safe as well. Go ahead.
So, I mean, trolls, and sometimes not all trolls are bad. Sometimes they're just there to be funny. But then you do have most of the time it is a lot of negative, nasty stuff.
Yeah. Paul said he had one the other day that was shouting Islam.
Yeah, I've had that too.
And Mara, hello and good morning. I just got a notification. She definitely went and found one of those videos and made a comment, so I got to make sure I get your name on there. 39 in the chat. Let's get needs tonight in the auction. Yes, Mavis is going to be first time doing a live auction with us, so y'all make sure y'all come and check it out. Go to hit the thumbs up, but also hit the reminder so y'all come out and check her out on her first auction. She will be on our show tonight. She's going to be the first time doing a live auction. her and I was able to do some kind of vaccine practice to help her get through some of the things on the StreamYard. And she was very knowledgeable, wanting to learn, and that's what I like about helping somebody. I don't understand why people that think trolls is fun. I feel bad because they know they are miserable in their own life. Life is too short, and that is exactly right, Navy Pie. I feel the same exact way. Hello,
Yeah.
good morning, Todd.
Hey, Todd.
How are you doing this morning?
Yeah, I mean, you do have to be careful when it comes to trolls, but I've let trolls, I've seen that I've had trolls. As long as when they first come on, they aren't nasty right away. I've actually had trolls that came in and, tried to play some games and it's like, that's not welcome here. And they automatically change, but maybe it's also with the fact that it's a mental health channel. And so maybe that they're reaching out. I mean, I don't know why people become trolls is beyond me, but it is definitely a mental thing going on.
Well, that's definitely Native Pie definitely put a nail on the head on that one. It's evident they have a miserable life. Life is too short. There's no reason for that. And then I saw another comment with Lady Luck. She said, that was the highlight of my day. Laughed so hard at Kathy's response of trolls stink, but I couldn't stop laughing. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Bluegrass says, send the trolls to my channel. I need the watch hours right now.
And congratulations. Reseller on the Road says, yesterday was my best day ever for viewers on my channel. I had about 160 views. That is great.
That's awesome.
Yes.
That is awesome.
My best day. Mara says, hello. Anthony says, send the trolls my way. I need some watch hours right now. Yeah, really. So that's another thing. Anthony, don't forget to put your link down in the chat so that others can go and get to your channel and play some playlists on your channel. I'll have to do that as well. Help you out.
I should have a mental health Saturday so all the trolls can come into chat and we can just discuss their issues. Like seriously, because it's sad. Some of the things that these people,
and that's so true too. Yeah, I don't know how people have much time for being a troll other than on the internet, because I would be stressing me out, and that's why I don't like. Never know.
I have too much going on with my own crowd to try to be sassy to somebody else. I just be sassy on my own channel.
Well, you're wasting energy. I can always use that on something else.
And if I really needed a really bad troll, I just have Tommy come on my channel. I love you, honey. He's working on a printer.
Yeah.
No, he's. There's been times where he's gone rounds.
Yeah, that's another one. If you haven't subscribed to Geyser, he has a on the road reselling where he does a lot of traveling, and he picks the cities as he goes, and then he does a lot where his mom will help him when he sells things on eBay at his house. And a lot of times, if he sells and lists things in his car, it's gonna be amazing if you go to watch his videos. It's just another way that someone does live on his YouTube as well as on his eBay store.
Tommy wanted me to clarify what I said was a joke, but I'm supposed to clarify. He may be a troll, but he comes in as a self, so nobody can accuse him of being somebody else.
That's true.
So, I was like, I was only kidding, honey. Although if I do really need a bodyguard and somebody to put somebody in check, he comes on and he does it for me. So
right. Okay, I'm gonna put the link again in the chat because he said he's in North Carolina.
Ooh.
Yeah, there's a lot of good videos out there. You can get ideas from what people are selling, what they're buying, how they're doing it, where they get it from, and all that good stuff. Okay, where did he put right here? I need to make sure I'm still. And that's another thing I love when y'all drop your links in the chat. That's another reason I like doing this, because I can check to make sure I'm still subscribed. So that way I will set up a playlist for you, Anthony.
Tommy, Myra says that you're a fishing troll. He laughed. I think the printer's making it mad.
The Thrifting Pickers. I didn't see the name in the chat. Did I miss it somewhere?
He's new. They're new to the community.
Okay.
Check them out.
Thank you.
All right. I'm showing love.
9 subscribers. So guess what? I'll be numbered. Let's see what number I am. Oh, I like that thumbnail on the top of their YouTube channel. Thank you for sharing that, Susie.
The Thrifty Pickers. They're at 99
now. One away. That is so cool. Thank you for sharing that one. I love watching new people.
Oh, much love, Myra. Much love.
Okay. Thank you. But I'll definitely just subscribe to them. Dan the Answer Man in the house. Hello and good morning. Nate, are y'all doing the video again this morning, a premiere? Let me know. I know I have the what you call it on, so notifications.
All right, I think I'm gonna have to go.
Okay, well you take care of yourself, girl.
Yeah, I'm gonna go lay down and kind of stretch out.
Right, don't overdo it.
A little too much, but much love, everybody. Have a beautiful day.
You be careful and take care of yourself.
Will do.
See you later.
See you later.
Later. Nate says his premiere's gonna be at noon today. So make sure y'all got the notifications on. Make sure y'all don't miss that. Let's see here. If anyone would like to come on, there's the link. I'm one away from 150. What? There's her link. Go make sure you check her out. Where's her link? Did she put a link in here? Hey, you got your link in here? Here's you go, Sadie. But that's my channel. Thank you so much, Jennifer. You're such a blessing when it comes to those links. You're so quick at it. He's at 100. Susanna, we got him to 100. That's what I'm talking about. He's got to come and check out, come on the channel if you can in the morning, talk about his channel. He's got 35 videos out. Wow. I will definitely be checking his channel out and answering to some of his videos. I like doing that. Spreading the information out. Dan, the Answering Man, if anyone is interested. Let's see. If you like someone like that, does not post many videos, but gives answers and check out. Wow, the chat goes so fast. Yes, you're at 110, Dan. I started watching your videos the other day. They're awesome. Good content. I'm trying to get up on information here. Dan, the Answering Man. Whoa. I'm sorry if I missed anyone in the chat. I'm trying to make sure I catch everyone and say hello to you. I am trying to go down the list here. And then we have, I've only got 5 videos. One. You're welcome, Dan. Let's see. Did you have your link in the chat already yet? Back road bidder. I just like to make sure I'm still subbed to everybody. I'm just looking for your link. I think I am, but I just want to make sure. And there's the new game for Dana on she does the continuation of bingo game night. So there's her link to that channel. Simply Dana in the house. Hello and welcome on Hump Day. Good to see you again, Dana. In fact, she does her shows continuing games after the bingo on Mondays. So she just started creating a new channel, and that's her link right there. $151. Congratulations, T. You getting there? Let's see. Okay, good. That's good to hear. Thank you. Yeah, the chat's flying, so I'm trying to keep up with everybody's comments. All right, let me check to make sure I'm still subscribed to you. I like to make sure. Yep, I am. Oh yeah. In fact, we watched your channels. We tried catching up this weekend on your channels, videos that you put out. I had Robert sub to you this weekend because we were watching your channel. Yes, they can be addictive. Yes, you're right, but it's fun. I missed it on Monday. That's okay, Jennifer. Because listen, you might want to go check into it because next week I will be doing some giveaways after bingo if you can make it. You have to be in the chat. I will pull your names from the chat on Monday. This Monday Cummins bingo. And Money from Mars and his daughter sent me a care package, and I'm gonna share that with the bingo Monday. I will give away one of each of the pies, moon pies that he sent me, and one is strawberry, one is mint chocolate, and one is salted caramel. And let me tell you, they are awesome. Ça c'est bon. I will share those with Monday's bingo. You have to be in the chat, and I will pull your names from the chat and put them on a wheel. And after the bingo is over with, at the end of the game, I will do a drawing for 3 different boxes. And when I call your name, if your name is spun on the wheel and you come up, if you're not in the chat, I'll keep going until the next person in the chat actually is there to win. So that'll be this Monday night's bingo. Let's see. Yeah, the 3 dots are gone. Let's see. I just subbed. If anyone wants to boost their channel subscriptions, email me an interview. That's right. He does his interviews on his channel. Let's see, I just subbed. Chat is flying. Let me make sure I'm subbed, because that's one thing I like to do is make sure I'm still subbed, because I don't know why. Sometimes I'm watching somebody's channel and then all of a sudden I don't get no notifications anymore, and then find out that the link had been taken away. Subscribers. Well, that's another thing when you learn to subscribe to somebody. Make sure you go into their channel. Do not, like if you go and you type their name in and you don't do the link to their channel, if you go to the main page of YouTube and you type in their name and you go to hit subscribe, you have to make sure you're on their channel for the subscribe to work. If you do it through the main channel, it won't work. And if you subscribe to them and you do it that way, you don't know by going into that channel, you can take your own subscription from that channel taken away, or you lose it that way. Checking out the channels, yes. Just make sure you definitely go back into the actual channel link and make sure you subscribed. Between Johnny's moon pies and Danny's games, I would never have to leave the house again. And you're so right. And what I like about it, though, it gives a different type of atmosphere and a break from all the day work that you do as far as whatever platform you sell on and or whatever you're doing. And just have a night to have fun and do something different. That's what I like about it. Does a sweep and they do get removed from your channel, then they call and text you about like what you did something wrong. Yeah, and I'm noticing that because there was a YouTube channel I watched, and I do a lot of actual YouTube channel watching, not the others that do content, but from YouTube itself, YouTube creators. And there was a thing about where if you go to subscribe to somebody and you're on the main page, you don't go to their actual page, like when you have the link like this and you go check to make sure you're on that main page of that person. You definitely want to make sure you do it that way, because if not, you're not actually getting sub to them. And that was just one of the videos I did watch. I am on Instagram if anyone wants to follow me. I didn't know that. Let me check. I think I have. Let me make sure. I think I am. No, I'm not, Dora. Guess what? I am now. That's Dory's link to her Instagram, and I just subscribed. I didn't know she was on Instagram. I do have you on YouTube. Facebook though. So yeah, that's right, Paul. They do. You never know what's going to happen. And some people might get upset about it, but there's nothing you can do, because I've noticed that lately. When I think I'm subscribed to somebody and I'm wondering why I'm not getting notifications, and I go back and check, and sure enough, it's not there no more. So that could happen at any given time. All right. Good morning, Misha. How are you doing today? Hello and welcome. Hello, hello, hello. I just put the link in again. If anyone would like to come in and showcase your channel, your platform you sell on, you're more than welcome. Any particular topic you would like to talk about, questions, keeping it positive. Hump day. So don't forget, we do have our auction this evening with Miss Mavis will be our guest this evening. And also don't forget, Paul has his collaborated auction he does every Wednesday. So don't forget that as well. He does it with a lot of different people on a Wednesday. Paul, don't forget to drop your link too for that, please. Thank you. Yeah, I noticed that for the sweeping of the subs this week. I've been started Monday, I believe it was, because this weekend I had 200. It was like 624, something like that. Then all of a sudden, the last 2 days, it went down to 614 again. It's back up again, so we'll see what's going to happen with that. Right now, it's going back up again. So I'm still looking for that check, Paul. Yeah, don't forget to go check out Paul's channel. He does a lot. And actually, Paul started the actually Paul and someone else. I can't remember who the other one was. Somebody else was doing it where they do a short video, buy it now video. So I don't know if y'all seen that yet, but check that out as well. Now, Paul, are you doing one item? I noticed the last couple ones I watched, it was only one thing. Are you constantly going to do just one buy it now thing like you've been doing on those premiere videos? Melissa, hello and good morning. It's good to see you. How you doing? It's so nice to see each and every one of y'all every morning. Simply Dana, I missed. It's going to be a pre-recorded, but it's now. Paul has been doing pre-recorded, but now right now, yeah. I saw that there's somebody else doing it. I cannot remember who it is, but Paul sticks out because I watch it every time. And I'm trying to remember who else is doing it. I haven't seen it come up lately. Speaking of Paul, where did he come from?
Hey Johnny, how are you?
Hello, how you doing this morning?
Good. I'm deep into video games here, listing on Amazon.
You testing or you just listing?
No, this is just one of 3 piles. I got 125 video games I'm putting on Amazon right now.
Wow. What got you the idea of doing that? I know someone else is doing what I can't put my finger on who it is, but doing the buy it.
I think Donna does it. Homer does it.
Stephanie, that's who the other ones I watched.
And that's it. Okay. Yeah.
How's that been going for you?
Like I've been telling everybody, it works better on Facebook than it does on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
Because like if you do a video game or a lot of video games, in Facebook, there's categories, you know, like I'm a member of probably 10 action figure groups on Facebook. So you do action figures, you put it on the Facebook page or 2 that deal with those action figures. Now they could have, like one group has 25,000 members. And then you know who's into it, so you can tag people in your Facebook post, and all of a sudden it's gone. Whereas when you do it on YouTube, it's like putting a billboard in the middle of nowhere. You got to promote it, you know. So my track record for Facebook is better than the YouTube ones, but they've been selling. Things have been selling.
Well, let me ask you this. When you're doing it like that, are you sharing it out? Like once you have your video up and you have the premiere done, are you sharing it to the other platforms, or are you going to a different group every time you do it on Facebook?
It depends. Like if I do an action figure one and I know it'll move, I just do it on Facebook. And that's been the only one so far, is the different action figure ones. The rest, like I just did rubber stamps. I did my second lot of rubber stamps.
I saw that one.
I did 45s. Now those are still available. They didn't sell yet, but there's more in the group than I had the first time.
Oh, okay.
But I'm not a member of a record collector's page on Facebook or a stamp collector's page. I'm a toy person. So, you know, I'm a member of like the DC action figures, the Marvel action figures, the Star Wars action figures. But it works well, and it's just a sale. So we don't have to worry, you know, about anything.
Now, when you join that, are you doing like how are you doing your payment with it? Just like you would on anything else as far as PayPal?
Yeah, if they're not one of my customers, friends, clients, whatever, I send them the link. I said, here, fill this out. I'll send you an invoice. And I have it on there, like I'll send an invoice after 48 hours in case there's more stuff that you want to get that I'll be posting.
Okay. That's a good idea. I saw who was it? Templeton, Amy does it as well. I didn't know Amy was doing that, but I did see the two that you did, or the ones that you did, and Tiffany Cool Finds. Now I didn't know others were doing it. I just found out Donna was doing it because I saw a thumbnail for that one come out. So,
well, I was on Saturday. I was just in one of those moods where I just, you know, I was working on the computer and I wanted to talk, and Back by Silver, Kathy's Corner, and Pages Film
yeah, I saw that
Plastics.
Yeah.
They came in. Oh, thank you, Misha. They came in and they said, why don't you just do a buy it now? And I said, what do you mean? You want me to come on live and say, okay, this is $10 and go? So, of course, being an entrepreneur, as I'm sure everybody and you go to bed and your mind just starts rolling like, okay, how can I make that better? So because in the auction, and I don't know if it ever happened to you, it happened to us for the second time only recently, where somebody put in a bid the exact time as somebody else. Now I have two screens. On the YouTube, it showed person A before person B. On the StreamYard, it showed person B before person A. So what do?
You go through the one that's through the actual YouTube channel.
Not the StreamYard?
No, because your StreamYard's always going to be lagging.
All right. Well, what I did in the buy it now is I tell everybody, okay, I don't want that to happen anymore. So put it you're going to put sold and the title in the comments. Now it's time stamped and there is no ifs, ands, or buts. I was first, he was first, or whatever.
Right, exactly.
So that's the way I tried to do it that way. And it's been working.
Are you still having trouble with the when you did the auctions? I know you and I had that problem last week where people were all bidding or typing something in the chat, and all of a sudden there was nothing happening. And all of a sudden all their comments came in all at once.
Right. No.
That was crazy.
Yeah, it was. But I mean, on the news the next day, it said Google said that there was an outage, and the news reporter showed a map with all the red hotspots, and it was almost the whole country.
Exactly.
And then the next day, Facebook had issues.
Yeah, Donna has a question. How do you make the link to get the folks to register in the auction?
It's a form. You just make a form. It's on JotForm.
AOT.com, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you just make a form. And I mean, I did it because everybody was doing it.
Yeah, that's jot.com is where you can make those forms. And basically you can make it for anything.
Exactly.
I only use the forms actually for bingo.
Oh, okay.
That I use for that. Other than that, I send everybody an invoice. So if they send
when I come up there, I'll have to take you some of the Florida coconut pies.
Mm-hmm.
They're you must have seen them. They're just squares.
Yeah.
Of solid coconut dipped in chocolate, and they're all different flavors.
Those are my favorite. Yeah.
And I think the only place you can get them is down south.
Okay, Donna, it's JOT.com. Is the J as in John, OT.com. It always wants to show up on my display. I don't know what that's about. Let's see. Send you 2 emails last night. Yeah. It's JOT, correct.
Right.
And you can basically customize the form however you want. And you can even put your logo on it, whatever you want to have people fill it out.
Yep.
I love coconut. I love the coconut liqueur.
Pina colada.
Well, yeah, but it's it comes in a can for cakes. It's in a red and blue can.
I don't think I've ever seen it.
I'm trying to remember the name of it, and I haven't found it here yet because it's only found down south.
It's coconut.
Yeah,
in a can.
Yes, and you can buy it in the actually with the cake with the big where you buy the cake mix and all the cake.
Right now,
we usually in that area.
We've purchased the coconut in a bag, the shredded coconut in a bag.
Well, this actually has the coconut milk with it.
Okay,
and it's in a blue and red can, and it's basically used for cakes.
Yeah, I've never seen it.
That's it right here. There we go. LOPEZ. That's the name of it.
Coconut Lopez?
Yes. That I'd use that for making almond joy cakes. Talk about my grandmother, my mama used to always make cakes with coconut. It is awesome, but I can't find it up here. But you can only find it in the south.
All right, I'll have to.
I'm still looking, but if you love
that, Sam?
you love that with a cake.
Right. I'll have to check. Another Coco Lopez. I wonder if that's what they use now. A Puerto Rican / Spanish drink they have here every Christmas, and I guess it's mainly made for January 3 King's Day, is coquito. I don't know if you've ever had that.
No, but I've had Blue Hawaiian. They use Coco Lopez, but it's an actual for the drink. The Coco Lopez is actually for cakes. In a blue
Coquito is made with rum.
Yeah,
and it is so good. It is just really good.
Yes, I take and make an almond joy cake with that coconut and talk about good.
I'll have to look. I'll have to look for that. What about because
I would love to. I can't find it here. That would be great. Thank you.
I remember when Sandy and I used to come to Florida before we lived here. The pecan rolls.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Like down here was the only place we could find them. We couldn't find them back home.
Yeah. Simply Dana says rum cha-cha. Where'd it go?
Rum chata. Yes. Chata. You're making Sandy's milk water.
Yes. I love me some Malibu rum.
Yep.
Almond joy cake sounds yummy. And it is, and that'll have to be one of my videos when I make another one because I don't have the coconut to make it. I made one for my birthday. And I shared it with my neighbors because they loved it. So yeah.
Well, you're gonna have to put the recipe on Kathy's new recipe.
Yeah, once I get the coconut, I want to make it and do a video on it. But yeah, it's so hard to find it.
I'll have to see if I can find it here for you and send some up to you.
Yeah, because I've always enjoyed that coconut, no matter what kind of cake you make. And then what I do is when I make the cake, it's usually chocolate, and I take a small, you use a toothpick to test the cake to make sure. But I use one that's a little bit bigger for that reason. You punch holes in the cake, and you layer that coconut where that coconut milk goes into the cake. It makes it completely moist.
Oh wow!
Yes. So yeah, I'm definitely have to do that. I have the cooking channel, Cajun Roots Cooking Show, and I'm gonna have to do one on that show.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
because I've never heard of that, and I'll have to look for that can.
And when you bite into it, it tastes just like an almond joy.
Wow.
Yeah.
So no almonds. So sometimes.
Yeah. Oh yeah. What I do is I use the chocolate cake, usually Devil's Food cake.
Yep.
And lately I've been using a lot of the no sugar added, which I know there's still some in it, but I'll take the cake and make it as the boxes. And I always usually I move away from the actual recipe itself. I always have it a certain way I do a cake. And then I'll add the sliced almonds on the top of the cake, or I'll put a couple of them in the cake mix. And then when I layer it, when it's finished, I'll layer it with the chocolate frosting on the sides and make like a little barrier. And then put the coconut on top of it, slices of almonds, and then the coconut, and it makes a barrier where it stays on top.
So, but if you're adding almonds, then it's a Mounds cake. Because sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't.
Oh, you're right. Yeah. You're right. Almond Joy. Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah, it's Almond Joy. Yeah, I will do. Unless, oh my God, really eating too much mini sweets. Yeah, well, you can modify it somewhere when you do the no sugar added, which kind of helps a little bit, but still got to watch how much you eat at one time.
Yeah.
But I use the Devil's Food cake mix, and I use the fudge chocolate frosting.
Wow.
And I use sliced coconuts, sliced almonds with the coconut.
Yeah, I'll have to look for that.
Yeah.
But all right, I just wanted to touch base.
All right. Well, thank you for sharing that. And again, don't forget he does his when's your next one coming out? Do you know?
Buy it now?
Yeah.
I hopefully
Thank you, Dana.
Hopefully today sometime.
Yeah, because I've been seeing the notifications when they come out. And that's the best thing you need to do is make sure you hit those notifications so you don't miss a video.
Yeah. Somebody said yesterday, because he's been watching every single one, he says, I'm not getting notifications anymore. I wonder if YouTube has a limit because I did 5 that day or whatever. So
I don't know. I guess I don't know. I've never heard of that one.
Yeah, and I'm only trying to make them under 5 minutes.
The back row Chuck says, this is the time of the year for sweets, so you get a free pass to eat whatever you want until after Christmas.
Yeah, no way, man.
Oh.
No way. I step on the scale, and it says one at a time, please.
79.5 pounds in the last year, and I don't plan on messing it up by eating all them sweets.
How much?
79.5 pounds in a year.
How the hell did you do that?
Well, let's see. I moved twice. We moved from one part of New Orleans to the Covington across the river, or lake. And then 9 months later, we moved here to Massachusetts. So I did a lot of that and changing what I eat. I don't eat a lot of fried food anymore. I don't eat out a lot anymore. I cook a lot more and watch what I eat instead of physically watching what I eat.
Wow.
Yeah,
it's terrible for me lately.
So it was a blessing for me when I did move, but I do miss some of the things that I had there. But I don't miss some of the fast foods that I use, like eat a lot of up there. So I do it in moderation here now.
You've only been in Massachusetts for 9 months?
A year.
A year. And
yeah, I was here. We moved here July. We actually moved here and bought the house on June 24th. So June 24th made a year.
So are you loving it? Are you liking it?
I love it. I love it.
I mean, one of the things from living here, according to instead of Massachusetts, I'm sorry for the noise, the food. The food back home in Massachusetts is great compared to here.
Well, we limit ourselves to eat out once a week.
Yep.
9 times out of 10, the majority of the rest of the week, I'm cooking at home or eating leftovers that we cook here. Let's see, Johnny, can you message me or call me when you get it? I sure will, Mavis. I used to eat a ton of sweets. That's another thing I don't eat a lot of. I changed when my doctor told me over a year ago that I was borderline diabetic. I started not only changing what I eat and how I eat, but I also started losing the weight and keeping active, which I've always been active, but I find myself more active now than I was before. So I'm out of that stage of not having to be a diabetic, thank God, but I still make sure that I don't get back to that state.
Yeah, that's really good.
I'm still enjoying some of the things I like, but not like I used to.
That's really good.
And I do eat a lot more of sugar-free, but in moderation. So that has a big change to do with it. And that's just something you do in moderation.
Right.
It's always good to once a week treat yourself or do something if you're craving it, because if you don't and you go to eat it, you tend to overeat it. So that's one of the things about being self-controlled.
Right.
Like that.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Well, all right. I will see you on
one of the shows.
On the internet. Yeah. Bye, everybody. Have a good day.
Have a good day. So yeah, that's basically how I lost it. So let's see. Can you? Okay. Need you to find a Portuguese restaurant. I need to find one then. Yeah. I didn't know they had any up here. I did find a good Chinese restaurant. They just opened here in Athol. But we went there right before all this stuff happened. But again, I need to check and see because I think they're open again. My sugar-free creamer in my coffee sustains me. Yep. I don't even use anything in my coffee. I drink it black. In fact, I just found the community dark roast and hickory and chicory coffee. They finally got it in the stores up here. So I enjoy my coffee black. Wow, we have 38 in the chat. Would y'all please make sure y'all hit the like button and the thumbs up for me, please? Yeah, we only have 25 thumbs up. So if y'all would hit the thumbs up for me. And Dana, thank you for putting the link for my cooking channel. I need to put another video up. I have them ready, just got to put them up. Mental health and mental issue. Wait, everything starts with mental health and emotional. Yeah. I love Boston. I had a good friend in Quincy and visit him all the time. Yeah. I'm more northwest in Massachusetts. I'm like 15, 20 minutes away from New Hampshire. Find out if they have any in this area. I found a good Italian restaurant, so that's pretty good. All right, let's see here. If anybody else wants to come in, I'll do this one more time. I need to get myself together and get ready to go to the post office after lunch and get some more things done and listed and get some drafts finished up. I got pictures I need to take for that. Get them done for the day. Until this evening, we have a auction this evening I got to get ready for. They have a lot of Dunkin' Donuts up here. That's in every corner, almost like Starbucks. And then they came out with a breakfast honey glazed. What was it again? Sugar glazed bacon as like a side order. I don't know how well that was because I don't eat there. So I'll stay away from that. Make sure I didn't miss anyone's comments and questions. All right, Anthony, we'll see you later. Thank you for coming by. And please don't forget, y'all, to check in. You got the thumbs up when you leave. And so, actually, I do need to start getting this closed up and get ready to get some more stuff listed. I have a good bit left drafted, and I just got to put the pictures with the drafts and get that done. So thank y'all each and every day for y'all coming out and having the time you spend with us in the morning. Thank y'all so much. And don't forget, Anthony at Nate, Never Ending Every Day I'm Hustling. He will be doing his premiere at 12 o'clock. So don't forget that. And then again this evening, Paul has his auctions. I want to say it starts at 4 o'clock Eastern. And then we have ours at 5 o'clock. And so y'all be safe. Remember to always be kind to one another. And as I always say every show, love you forever. Love is free. And please be kind to one another. And we'll see you on the next show. And maybe tonight in the evening show on our auction. So please come out and check us out. And again, remember, Mavis will be our first time on our show. So y'all come out and check her out. And again, thank y'all so much for the subscriptions. And make sure y'all please hit the like button, thumbs up. And then Nate just put his link for his premiere. Go ahead and check that out so you don't miss that one at noon today.